Hello, beautiful people. Today let's play with warriors. This is the deck that is focused mainly on uncrate great swords. It has a super synergy with all of our cards, and actually in this deck there are plenty of synergies. So now let me walk you through the cards and let's discuss the strategy. So first of all, we have a reckless Flurry, and this is a card that has super synergy with plenty of cards in our deck. First of all, it has a super synergy with Dagur, because as you can see, whenever an enemy unit takes damages, boosts self by 1. And what is good about this leader ability is that, as you can see over here, split 4 damages randomly between all enemy units, ignoring their armor. So basically, here armor it's not an issue, and we have automatically 12 Dagur, a dagger of 12 points of power if we're gonna use both of the leader ticks. Then we also have a card such as Greatsword, and as you can see, when it's deployed, damage self by 6. But since this is a veteran, in the third round it has 12 points of power, and then it's definitely much harder to be removed. Also, this has a synergy with our leader ability. Here we have Mask of Ouroboros, and I know that some of you may think about using Crystal Skull, but actually thinning in this deck it's important, because we have some of the cards, even the bronzes, they are useful, but in some of the decks and in some of the games, everything depends on the drawings, and we need basically, I would say, 2 different rounds. One round should be focused on Herkja with also Ulula plus all the 4 provision bronzes, but the second round should be focused on Dagur. I mean, Dagur is versatile. Dagur can be used in both of the scenarios that we are, basically trying to achieve. But in the second one, you should play Idaran with Megascopes, plus also with great swords, and obviously Dagur 2 blades. So it depends. If like you draw the cards and you see that the great majority of the cards are focused on Ulula, Herkja, then you play this round with obviously bronze soldiers. But then on the other hand, if you have Idaran plus the great swords plus obviously the megascopes, then you're focusing on this part. Fukusia has a super synergy with Dagur and also with our great swords, and then we can summon one of the cards which is at that moment important for us. It can be, I mean, it's difficult to say, because I mean anything can be possible over here, because you may think about let me say Dagur, you may think about Ulula or Herkja or Great Swords, but definitely some of these cards should be summoned. Then we have Oneiromancy for thinning and consistency, and this is kind of important. If we don't draw this card until the second round, then we are facing troubles, because this is kind of important, just like I mentioned at the beginning, the thinning part, and we would like to use this card twice, and then it will help us with setting up our combos. So this is kind of important. If it's not in round 1, that's okay, but in round 2, then it's a big issue, because we are losing 12 of provision for basically nothing. Hemdall. Hemdall has a super synergy with Ulula, and also with Dagur, and obviously with Great Answord. Right now it's at 10 points of provision, and basically with this combo it works, but like by itself, Hemdall, it's still a weak card, and if you don't have the combo, then basically this card should be at even 9 points of provision. With the other cards that we have, and if they stick on the board, then it's okay, but without it, I mean, unfortunately, this is still not something that is OP. Convent of Steel, to set up our combos, we need a protection, and Convent of Steel meets perfectly for this purpose. A Roach, also kind of important, because we would like to do the thinning early in the game, and in, I would say, 90% of the games, definitely we will play one of the golds in the round 1, so we have also Roach out of our deck. Then we have Dagur 2 blades, just like I mentioned, great card. It can grow up to even 50 points, depending on how many warriors dealing damages we have in this round. Hjalmar, for only 9 points of provision, we have one Toll Punish option, and actually here, as you can see, from round 1, if it's removed and it's in our graveyard, then we have a 10 points removal. In the second round, 11, and then in the third round, it's 12. So this is kind of important for us to have cards such as Hjalmar. Secret Riot. Usually, what I do with this card, I use it to bring Convent of Steel back. But sometimes, if you see that your opponent doesn't play a control deck, which is obviously very rarely, it happens very rarely these times. So you can focus on Ulula because this is kind of 8 points. That's pretty expensive. And then Fukushia can be focused on something like Anchored Greatsword, so you would have additionally 2 rounds of rain. But sometimes Ulula it's not that good, so maybe you can think about Herkja or something like this. But definitely Ulula would be the target, or also Dagur. Dagur can be pretty good, or like in great majority of the games, Convent of Steel. Then Ulula, obviously super synergies with all the warriors that we have in the deck. Idaran, absolutely amazing card, and this is like this deck that Idaran shines bright. Since we have 2 megascopes, then Idaran can give us 2 units that can be even up to 12 points of power, which is absolutely amazing. So I would say that I was trying to remove Idaran from this deck, but I was thinking like where this card has a purpose of playing. I mean, and this is the deck. This is the deck, guys, and there's nothing better than Idaran in the synergy with this deck. Herkja, obviously the combo with Ulula, and also it has a synergy with Dagur and Great Swords. Freya's Blessing, mainly here for Great Swords, so we can summon them up. Cutting Slash to have some kind of a removal option other than Hjalmar. We have 2 of them, but if you see that the opponent's cards are not that big of a deal, and basically he's playing a control deck without engines, then this is actually a perfect card for Mask of Ouroboros. You will still have a second one, and then one can be discarded. Megascopes for Greatswords, Dramon Berserker to have a combo with Ulula, and also this has a synergy with Dagur and Greatswords. Anchored Marauder the same, and Brokvar Warrior the same purpose. So very strong deck, guys, if it's left out of control. But I mean, actually here, as you can see, we have 2 Anchored Greatswords. Then we can spawn 2 more, so it's already 4 plus this 2 from Idaran, it's already 6. And then here you have 7, 8, and obviously the 9th can be created by using Ulula. So, and then even 1 can be used in the last round, because then it will have 12 points of power. So even up to 10 great swords in one game. So you can imagine how difficult it is for the opponents to keep up with the points. If he doesn't have any kind of removals, then it's a big deal for him. And also Convent of Steel help us to create our combos. And Convent of Steel, it's a perfect protection for Idaran and for his combos with Megascopes. I definitely recommend you playing this deck this season. Since Hemdall it's only at 10, then Roach got 1 point of a boost. The same goes with Hemdall is 1 provision less, Roach is 1 point more, and then we have 2 Megascopes which are back to normal, I would say, rate, because this card cannot be at 5 points of provision, because then it's getting too expensive and it really creates a very slow tempo. So this is a card which is not offensive at all. You cannot create any kind of I would say offensive cards. I mean, it's very rarely. Basically here this is a card that focuses on creating some kind of points. So regarding the SKELLIGE, this is gonna be Uncreate Greatswords. Regarding, let me say, monster, is gonna there's gonna be this deck with Griffins. So it's not an issue. For 4 points, I mean, this is absolutely great. And then you still, to have this card, like, let me say, Brian Shite, you still need Idaran in plenty of decks. Or sometimes Idaran, it doesn't help at all, because only in our case, like with Greatsword, this is perfect. With the other one, just for instance with the Griffins, not at all. So anyway, thank you very much, guys, for watching. Thank you for your time and support. Please like, subscribe, and comment, guys. See you in the next video. And the last announcement, guys, please go to the nearest shelter and adopt the dog. Thank you very much, guys. Bye bye.
Up and at him, you lazy bastards! You'll sleep when you're dead. No!
The windmill will hit you hard.
If I go down, I'm taking you with me.
Take care of your blades and they'll take care of you.
But I don't train on the comb. I hate it.
You want a life of peace? Fucking SKELLIGE!
Ariel's been chosen. God speak to him.
Live by the sword, die by the sword. What did I say?
Oh, toes. Oh, nose.
I'd lend you a hand, but then I'd have none.
And no more. There's but us.
The goddess protect you from all evil!
I can do this all day. What will you do?
Can we go back inside now?
behind you eyes. You like them?
I'm great!
I once lopped off 3 heads with one blow.
What are you gonna do, huh?
On Hemdall!
All that dancing around. It's not for me.
Your descendants, my beloved. Sacrifices for Melusine, one and all.
Not much left of that world.
The time has come!
I'm in no mood to talk.
I'm great!
Up and at 'em, you lazy bastards! You'll sleep when you're dead.
Who's next? Any of you's got the courage?
Sick-faced mother of herring! Swear it upon the gods, I will avenge my father.
Ah!
The righteous shall be recompensed.
The time has come!
Be not afraid. This'll only hurt a bit.
Nothing quite right in its messy dissection.
I'm great!
I once lopped off 3 heads with one blow.
Ludifisk, give me some of that.
Protect you from all evil!
We'll show you how blood spilling's done!
bow before modern Freya.
Folk can be just as treacherous as the sea.
I'll chop you up and feed you to my husband!
To arms! All of yous!
To arms! The foe is nigh!
Do you hear? They approach.
I'll chop you up and feed you to my husband!
I once lopped off 3 heads with one blow.
Striking for the daisy of the valley! The gods are with us!
May your sword and arm be one.
For the daisy of the valley! Ariel's been chosen. The gods speak to him.